Hello everyone, my name is Artur Sierocki, I'm from Poland. I would like to offer you the knowledge about parapsychological experience of my life because I'm practicing clairvoyance and healing in Poland and in different countries, and I would like to offer you my knowledge in English. So prepare for the free online workshop on this movie, and I think you will be very happy to hear this information, to understand them in deep level. So I will wait for your comments, and on the bottom of the video you will find some information how you can contact with me and with my company, and we will see what we can do in future with movies and recording new videos about the parapsychological and paranormal activities or metaphysical knowledge, and I hope you will like that. So have a nice day wherever you are. Hello everyone, I would like to offer you a knowledge. I was interested about paranormal activities maybe like 20 years. I was doing my own research, my own experience with different type of abilities, different type of testing of the rules of energy. I was trying to understand subconscious, conscious and our soul. I was have many different teachers in multidimensional world, in different dimension. Also I have got very interesting teachers in my life in this incarnation. When I was starting to work with energy, in progress of that topic I learned more about myself and my past lives, so that's why now I remember the knowledge from past lives. Some of them was more like a futuristic and new technologies and science. Some of them was more like a shamanistic practice, like in nature, like you can see on TV the people who working with energy, but they living in villages, they living in a jungle, they living in places behind the towns, behind the big cities. I have got my own YouTube channel, and if you tap in my name and surname you will find it. But in this YouTube channel it's many records, like 30 movies, but in Polish. And at the moment I will try to translate this knowledge through English, to share with you my experience and give you also opportunity to think about my experience, to think and meditate about this information, and we together will practice many different techniques, and we'll try to progress to see more the true around us and inside us, and try to understand more ourselves from the spiritual level of our soul. On bottom of this video you will find some links to different my videos in English. That will be easier for you to find my different movies. And now we will start this free workshop, and I hope you will like that. in topic Who am I will just in few steps explain you who I am. I'm 30 years old, young man from Poland, who have got something like 20 years interesting in this topic, starting from childhood, few experience. And I have my own company, the Clock of Life, and in the moment my work is like that. I'm clairvoyant and also I am a healer, and I'm helping people with securities in energy, in metaphysical energy around us. Also I helping them with different type of mental, spiritual and physical disease, like a cancer, like a psychical disorder, and many different type of sometimes don't fully understand by medicine, psychology and doctors. And also I'm working with doctors and scientists with different type of technology, different type of ideas, and different type of understanding of practical healing, practical work with ourselves, and understanding where's the problem and how we can fix it or understand the problem. History of our planet. I think most of us know the people, the humans, are not from the monkeys exactly. And I will, in few steps, few words, try to explain you my point of understanding. Because today is many different people who are recording videos about Anunnakis, reptilians, about many different races and many different type of theories. And I will try to concentrate this knowledge and explain this in more clearly point of view. And also I will tell you now the most of conspiracy theories are because people who are working in bad side of this planet, they're using our fear and they're using our knowledge about our organism, mental living in mental state. They're trying to use our fears, our interest against us. And many people working on new theories, conspiracy theories, to change our point of view, because the most important things are happening behind the curtain, and many people, they doing the show to show us what they want to show us. But most of us are in a waking process, so we can see more, so we can see through this show and through this curtain. This is like a big theater. Not everything what is most important happening in the place you are exactly in this moment watching, in the point where you are watching what you are watching now. The most important things are happening behind our physical eyes. In many steps, many occasions and experience, we need to concentrate of ourselves and our intuition in more deep level. So in this workshop I just trying to tell you this, but I will not record movie about theories and conspiracy. I will just tell you a few things about them, but I will go to next steps. Today and before, our age on the earth was many different civilization was living here. We can say the ancient aliens, ancient civilization, most of them come to the earth by metaphysical spaceships, metaphysical transferring of them genetic system and spirituality, but some of them they come by physical spaceship, physical objects. And our genetic system is in half coming from the animal world and half from the more spiritual world, because I will now explain you. Something like 12 different races who was working in one community, who was connected each other, and they was have like a big unity, intergalactical unity, and they was the being of the top of this planet, and they was their purpose was to protect the earth, to plan the spiritual progress and material progress on our planet. Our planet was before laboratory from the different, so many different beings who can incarnate here in different bodies, but most of them they incarnate in human body, because the human body is bioorganic technology. What does mean? Biomechanic and bioorganic technology is the technology of living system, organic system. So 12 races give to the human body different parts of genetic system, and they, from the animals, from themselves, they make our body because they need it. Because they need it. Why? Because our multidimensional human body have a different point of energies. We can live through different realities. In the same time, we can be in our earth. We can dream, and in a dream we can, by consciousness and energy bodies, we can travel through space, time, and different dimensions. So we have a special abilities. That's why they make human body, because they can incarnate in many different races, from different type of bodies, different languages, different galactics. They can incarnate almost the same body, because human body have the same organs, but in the different way is so spectacular, because everyone's are different, but we have almost the same system inside us, bioorganic system. And that process help a lot, because if different beings will try to incarnate here with them bodies like a dinosaurs and a bee, bee, look in this different way. If will be so many beings here with the bodies, the bodies can be very high like a mountain and very small like a small bag, like mosquito. In few ways we have got that kind of things here, different bugs, animals, beings in that kind of structure also. But human body is like a spaceship. Is place, is combination, like for diving, for many different races who can use this for them purpose to progress in spiritually life and on the earth experience, like big cosmic travel here, and they can progress many different abilities. It depends what type of the soul is they are, what type the soul they are. Because when the soul is connecting with the body is trying to mix genetic system from multidimensional world of them soul with human genetic system in harmony, connected each other to give the being better way to express themselves, and that's give us many opportunities because we can travel in physical world and we can travel in energetic world, and most of the spiritual beings, they have a half of abilities. How can I explain this? Our body and living in this dimension give us different experience and different way of choosing things and doing things that they cannot doing so much in physical world. But we can't also doing so much things like they are in energetic world, but we can use physical and energy and we can mix it together, so we are more universal. That's why most of these beings who are helping our earth now, they very happy of this body, they very like this scientific program, because they was working on that many years. And this body is in this point of view is perfect. In this workshop will be many questions, but I will try to give you knowledge to think about also. This cosmic unity from different civilizations, there was the time they was connected. Then there was a few accidents who was trying these accidents make them vulnerable to do the bad choices. I will not explain you clearly in facts of history, because that is not my purpose at the moment. My purpose is to show you the way of understanding our protectors of the earth was attacked from different planets and different dimensions because of them stupidity. Some of them decides to progress with science behind them the all unity knowledge and consciousness, and that's why they bring to the earth and they bring to themselves the big problems who they didn't be ready to settle down and be against them. So because of fear, some of them was helping the demons, and some of them was helping to the dark side of the galactic to bring the earth dark times and give them power to choose. This is very important because if you need and if you want to understand my knowledge and this knowledge in this workshop, you need to understand this. Now is the time, and before 2012 is the time when different type of beings and from different civilizations, then they are representing them again, and we living in the time when the unity connecting again in different rules, states of purpose and abilities. Before, in this table, cosmic table, was sitting civilization and beings from the levels, very low levels, and they was have information and power the same like the others, and that's why, because they was not so much consciousness and spiritual level, they choose behind everyone. They've done bad choices, and our earth was suffering many years, and many beings was suffering because of them decision. That's why now is time where the things are changed, where we and you need to be ready to afford some information and state of traveling in dimensional level, because without that many beings will not let you go the places where you can afford some abilities, energies, information without the permission and without the lessons what you need to learn to show them respect and trust. And that's why I'm happy also. That's important strategy and security. So in 2004 and 2006 was the time when our earth was strong attacked from the different dimensions and from beings who was living and preparing themselves many years before. They start to attack and doing the destructive structure from energies to the people. Most people who was attacked by demons, who was in millions, not in like a few demons on one town, but millions in the planet, even more. People was attacked because they was trying to stop our process of the evolving of the earth, because unity was trying to change vibration of the earth to the vibration where the earth will be no more laboratory for different civilization, even from very low and darkness level, because that fact changed our planet, almost killed our planet, and now planet is suffering because of an economic system and ecology. No ecology system. Now our earth is changing, but will be no more the laboratory of the soul, where is many different prisoners or for the learning things and experience and change, will be planet only for the beings who are enough trusted or enough afford of spirituality and experience to be here, because being here is like a gift, and we need to respect that. So they was attacking most of all people with abilities to see them and abilities to stop them, because they was afraid that when people will evolve with the knowledge, they will have a knowledge to stop them. So they was attacking first teachers and masters who was trying to give people on the earth the knowledge, enough knowledge to protect themselves, because these beings and these demons and this civilization who attacked us have more abilities and knowledge than our masters, our protectors of the earth was ready to protect us. They spent many years to learn new systems of the security, to progress with them knowledge, to fight with these demons. So first they was attacked, and then when the line of our security was very low, they was attacked people with special abilities. That's why some of us learn in past lives, when we was living in that kind of planets with that kind of problems, we understand that fact, and we learn how we can be protected. In 2012, many peoples with abilities was fighting and was helping our earth to change vibration. They was opening many places with energies. These places was before trying to close the energetic system in our earth by them techniques, and many people was trying to open them and open this old ancient technology and energy who was programmed to awake, but the bad astral and multidimensional beings was successfully almost stopped this process. So when people was in unity again with beings, and we have got the knowledge and help from the different galactics, our earth sent the message for help, then we start successfully fighting and defending the planet. And then the earth activate the mechanism of higher frequency and vibration, and most of these beings, they was transferring to the prisons in different planets and to the places where they belong. And that's why we have maybe 10% or 15% these beings in our planet at the moment, hiding in the some stuffs like minerals, some places, most of them hiding inside people, because one of the part of our attacking, we was attacked, but one of the important parts of this attack was they was trying to doing mind control these beings, and they was trying to use our power, our mental and our life against us and our friends and family. They was trying to use our abilities to against us. So many people with abilities of seeing things, they have got very hard time because they saw almost everywhere that kind of things, and that was not hallucination. Hallucination will be the better things for that time, but that was real. And people who was awaking have got very hard time than today. So some spiritual protectors, they was trying to stop some awakings to protect the people who was not ready to awake, because they will be seen it by these beings who was seen it have got ability to see people who was awake. So being not awake on that time was very good protection for people who will need more time to have got more abilities to be in even defending themselves in this defend position. So you see, the topic is very complicated, but it's true. And now, from 2012, we have a better times when demonic possession is step by step closing, when we can see the bad beings or destructive beings inside the people or inside the places hiding. When I'm working with energy and I'm helping people, sometimes I'm seeing things like they trying to run away, but if they just go outside the body, they will be catched by the spiritual beings. Now they are hiding, and that looks like. And also many bad people in our earth who don't have now enough support from bad energy and dark universe or dark side of the multidimensional world. They don't have a connection now and with this, so they don't have a support, and they trying to, by the technology, organic technology, they're trying to progress with them live, to give ourselves more time to living here, because they know that our body system have maybe 100, maybe 120 even years to live here. They're trying to progress this knowledge to live more. But when they die, them spirit will go to the places where they belong. So they was trying to stop this process. Now they spending more money and time to hide themselves and to try to give them line of blood and abilities more time, because they will not incarnate here again. So whatever they're doing now is like a last chance for them, because they know they will be gone in few days more. So I will explain you some new things or next things. Many people also have got messages, how can I say this? Messages, the dreams, the visions, the knowledge that their life will change, the destiny will plan this or that, they will find a fortune, that they will have a happy life, or they will find these people, they will find these things, but most of these things are never before came alive. Dreams didn't came true, truly materialize in many situations of that people, because they was the demons, the extraterrestrial races, in the bad way, they was trying to stop this process. They was trying to don't let people to share with them dreams and to materialize them dreams and passion. So that's why many people lose the trust to beings, to them spiritual guidance. So I'm here to tell you to not lose the hope, because we are in a much better position now than before. And you need to trust again, but trust first yourself. Trust your dreams, trust your heart, trust the universe power, the soul of universe. Trust the Mother Earth. Trust the God, but the God, like, I mean the universe power, the source of the living everything around us, inside us. Trust the power of love, and you will see, wherever you are, whatever you have a problems, sickness, disease, believe, have a hope, and ask for help. Your spiritual guidance, people, send message to the God, to the source. Now I will try to tell you what is happening right now. I will speak about 2018. In my research with visions and messages from different dimensions, I have a few information to you guys about this 2018 year. This year is starting with energy, and cosmic energy with the symbol. In my vision was I saw the cosmic beard with fire around him, like a phoenix. These symbols mean that in this year we will have a lot of energies transforming our kundalini, our earth energy, life and sexual energy, from lower chakras, from lower points of energies. This energy is very strong, will manifest themselves in space of business, health, sexuality, artistic talents, new rules in government. A lot of people will have got opportunity to transform them present with point of working, receive more money, have a better life in different type of space like family, work, travel, relationship. But this strong fire energy will break the masks also, people, illusions. This holy flame is necessary to help us, to guide us in a way of awakening and transformation. In this year, our planet will be on much higher frequency and vibration, will be much more things good happening. Also, more illusion will break out, more true will come out, and we will see a lot of new information in technology, business, and around us, because that process, that kind of energies will be harder to fight against. I mean here the bad people and the people with darkness inside. If they don't want to settle down with that kind of energies, if they don't try to open and transform themselves, if they don't try to change these illusions and manipulation, destructive energy, to something good, something better, this holy flame will cause them, like in Egypt, the plagues. I mean, in our earth will be new viruses, new diseases, and new type of problems, mental, physical, and psychical, also spiritual. And that kind of problems will happen to people who are not trying to even connect with higher vibration and frequency. I mean, totally they are against, they are manipulating, and they trying to be consciousness bad people, against true, against freedom, against free will. They want to stay in this planet how long they want, how long they can, but this holy flame will transform is in a very powerful way, because soft cosmic energy, also more spiritual, they are multidimensional. In multidimensional level, they're doing a lot of stuff. They changing perspective. They awakes people, but this energy, the flame, will put on the more speed this process. Will awake the true nature inside the people. Not only connect them with that, but truly show them what they have inside them, even and most of all when they not accept that. And that this process will help a lot of people with progress in spiritual guidance and understanding themselves. But people who will try to be against that process, will fight with themselves, that will be hard for them. In this year, we also need to watch out of cryptocurrency process, crypto money, because a lot of new crypto projects are coming out just to build amazing things like big numbers of account for a moment, but most of them they are they build to fall. A lot of people, they have a point of currency, like a Bitcoin, like a different type of cryptocurrencies, crypto money. A lot of people have a different point of understanding that, and they trying to stop this process. They're trying to destroy the Bitcoin. They're trying to destroy different values. I mean, they will make new cryptocurrency process, new money, who will looks good, who will looks The projects will look nice, very important, but they will fall down very fast. I have got that in my visions. So that's a message for you. Try to concentrate only on the crypto money, what you can check, what you can find about more information, and what you will check with the papers or permission. They are doing good projects, they are connected with different type of companies. And watch out, because in very beautiful things sometimes from outside is inside hiding totally different intentions. So be careful. Try to do that. Try to work on cryptocurrency. Try to receive more money. Try to play with that. But remember, watch out and use your intuition. Now is the time also when the old projects, ideas, when people who lose the trust to spiritual guidance and themselves, they will again rise. They will rise again. The old projects or ideas or connection or even old connection with people like friends, colleagues, most of the good stuff will rise again. That's why I saw this symbol of the phoenix. Rise again from the ashes. And also the bird with the open wings is the symbol of freedom. Is symbol of flying and see things from the distance and see more. Is the time of changing perspective to more opened mind, soul and consciousness. Is the time when more freedom will be in money transfer, in business, in ethics, in religion, in science. Is the time when there will be very much different waves to our planet, cosmic waves with spectacular energies. And it's good to practice meditation, a lot of different techniques with the dreaming, with your ideas, passions, because when you are in passion, energy, love, happiness, when you are connected with your child inside you, then you can use more these energies. You need to clear your mind and open your soul. Only then you will truly and fully use this potential to materialize your important things in your life, your dreams. There is the time for miracles. They will happen when you open it on them, when you trying to connect with that energy. Next topic is the power of awakening process. Awakening is for every single one person different. But by means, this topic means awakening process is the process where we are more understanding our potential, our past, and we more understanding our purpose on this incarnation. Process of awakening can need time like 1 year, few years even. It's the process when we learn about ourselves, but more awakening gives us more power, more perspective to understand where we are at the moment and what we can do in the future. But awakening process is the moment when we lose the blocks of our mind, when the soul can more connect with our brain and body. That is something like wake-up call. And when we hear that wake-up call and we answer, our life will be not the same after that. First, we will have got hard maybe lessons. We will need to understand world in different way now, because we can see a lot of things what we was know before, what we was seeing before, what we was understanding before. What our parents, our friends, our people around us give us information. We, in processing of awakening, we see that most of the information in many experience, they are not they are only part of the truth. And in this process we see things more clearly and different, so people need to settle down for a while with that topic. Very easy is to say that when you are clairvoyant and you're seeing things around you, inside in other people, the process is for you natural. But before you are the clairvoyance, before you even know and before you even thinking about yourself like that, and your powers, your abilities are opening, you need to settle down with that. For some people they need more time, some people they need less time. It depends on individual knowledge. But when you will see world totally from totally different perspective, then you learn about this world. Oh, that is amazing, guys. I'm telling you. The beings who attacked our planet and our lives and our free will, they was trying to stop the process of awakening, because when people are seeing the objects or beings who are responsible for disease, the problems and manipulation, we can always find the answer for what we see. But without seeing and feeling that something is wrong, how we can even defend ourselves? The worst enemy of humanity was the enemy who was invisible for most of the people. That's why that kind of attack was so successful. People was dying in accidents, with disease, with a lot of type of weird experience and accidents. And they was successful in very much ways. So now is better time for us. I don't want to. My English is not so good yet, so some words maybe are not very good to translate that knowledge, but I'm trying. And in this topic about enemy, I just mean the rules. I'm trying to not have a bad feelings to even the worst beings in this planet, because in this way we are just doing the things what they want to make us, because they living with from energy of fear, darkness, anger, hate. And if we want to clean this earth, we need to use love, happiness, and peace and peaceful vibration. Even when we fighting against demons and trying to protect people, we can use love, happiness, and energy of the light defending another people. But we don't need to use hate. That's very important part. Also, when you will tap in Google, you can check that in this year and year 2017, we have got and we will have got a lot of cosmic and astrology spectacular experience with different line of the planets. They will connect each other like a blue moon, like how can I say this, total eclipse, and many things more who was happening before here, maybe 150 and some of them few thousand years ago. So in this year and last year we was experiencing and we was seeing a lot of different experience from the stars and cosmos around us in so short time. Most of these things what's happening on the sky, most of them, they in the same moment when they come out, they send some energies, they activate some process of our planet, because energy process working spiritual beings for planet, they using that kind of situations. And if you will try to search of information about this topic, you will learn a lot of important informations. Now we will have a topic about money. Money energy and the structure of money in our planet. In many years and many ways, before 2006, 2008, and we can even go through the past few hundred years ago and even more. In our planet, most of the money or gold or different things using for business and transactions was using by higher domination beings from primary dimensions, from low frequency dimensions, and that's why money was have got very bad vibration in our planet. So try to, in your logic, understand what I want to tell you now. If you are the person who are interested in spirituality, and someone was teaching you the money is bad, that you have an experience from your life, the rich people are bad, this is bad, that is bad, the money money can't give us happiness. If you are experienced of that ideas, you are starting to believe them. Then, when you have a high frequency and vibration, you will pull to your life everything or what you are thinking about in good way. So you can pull to your life happiness, love, friends. But if you thinking about money in your subconscious in a bad way, you will pull from your space money, because that rule is connected to your free will and your way of thinking. So try to understand my point now. If negative beings and negative people use bad energy to even produce the money, and the money was have got physical low frequency vibration. If you are a positive person with higher frequency vibration, you naturally will push out money from your space and energy of money from your space. So that's why spiritual beings and good people was trying to find the way to change frequency and vibration of money in our planet. Money in different transaction, and it's no matter what country was that money. I think Norwegian, Sweden, and few more countries was have got the highest frequency money before. Now, from 2012, money is starting to change in the vibration. Even the powers like a water, like a fire, like a ground, like wood, like a metal, we have a new power in our earth. We have a power of money. And even we have a protector of that. So that kind of beings now changing the vibration of money. So people who thinking about money positive and they try and connect with business, with affording more money, more things for themselves and for them families and friends, they will have an open door to use that power for higher good. Because of people was concentrating on money many years, so much, now we have a next element of the nature, who is the money, the symbol of the money, and even we have a new being, like a spiritual higher being, who are using this energy to help us. Good practice with this topic is to concentrate of the money what you have with you now, and trying to visualize what you can afford and trying to visualize the even little money what you have with you can be ticket to more money and more happiness. And when you will visualize, the money is only the way, the ticket to your dreams, to your happiness. And if you visualize in meditation that this money can even help people, can even build the new hospitals for the kids, for the poor people, you can buy more food, you can help in so many ways with that kind of power, using for higher purpose. If you will visualize that and you will try to connect with this energy, I'm telling you, you will afford more, you will help more, and you will be more happy than before. Because now it's very hard to live without the money, because in most of our countries and towns we need to have got papers almost for everything. We can't do our own house from wood and different stuff just on the just when we find a place or in the park, on wherever we want, on the tree, because for every that kind of things we need to have a permission from the town, from different people. So you see, even if you don't want to use the money, it's very hard to do that. So it's better to not fighting with that topic. It's better to afford this, change the vibration of this money, and help people and help yourself first. I write the books, 2 books about the energy practice and healing, clairvoyance, and a lot of nice topics from my experience. And me and my friend, we will try to translate them to English, and they will be soon on internet for free, because I make them and write it down for free. You just need to wait for that. Okay, now we will try to focus on different topic. The next topic is Celtic and Indian culture, but more in this topic I mean the culture of nature rituals with energies and deep connection with the soul of the nature and animals. Nature is like a mystic book. The point is, we need to learn how to use it, how to open it, this mystical book, and understand of the meaning. We need to understand language of the nature. To understand more the nature, our ancestors, they was doing so much different technique with connecting with the nature. Most important part is to understand ourselves in a level where we can connect our instincts, animal instinct, with our consciousness and understand them, because we are humans and we are part of animal world, so we can connect this part inside us to connect with the nature and animals. But this type of process is also very much transforming our consciousness and our way of thinking, way of life, because we are we will be closer to our spirit even, because the nature is like a packet, like a box of few things from different state of mind and energies and emotions. In this box, the box of the nature inside us, we can find a lot of stuff like our dreams, our beliefs, our experience from past lives, and also our spiritual guidance, our spiritual experience. And to connect with our soul, we first need to connect with ourselves inside our heart, subconscious, consciousness, and spirituality level, and high consciousness, I can say. But this process is happening only in 100% when we focusing feelings, intuition, when we practicing meditation or different techniques, when our mind going to more quiet state, where our mind not produce more things, ideas. Our mind is in a state of dreaming, relaxing. Then, when our how can I say this? Our part of the being here in this incarnation, when we'll be more quiet, then spiritual language, voice, and nature will wake up, because mind in most experience is blocking out the intuition and the connection, because in this planet in many years people was under the illusion and programs and energy attacks, and also consciousness cage, because when you are believe there is something bigger than you thinking it is around you, when you seeing things normally like ordinary persons, but you're feeling there is something more about that, and you open it for that, slowly you can see more, you can experience more, and that is dangerous for people who have a bad intention and manipulations technique, because when you see more, you can see what they're doing. And to more understand this point, you need to concentrate on yourself, on your space inside you and around you. Indians was dancing around the flame, using animal skin and part of the bones, using herbals and a lot of things what they believe they need to use, like part of the animal and nature world. They believe this type of things can be special item for connection with the nature. So that's why they was using wolves and bears skins on themselves to have to feel more connection. We don't need to use that kind of things anymore, but we can use this type of purpose in another way. So Now I will tell you how we can progress with connection with the nature. I will tell you now very easy practice, but strong one, old-fashioned one, but effective one. Try to go to the nature where you can't hear cars and you can't hear too much people. You can be alone around the trees, some animals, birds, foxes, squirrel, and that kind of animals. Much more of them is there also. And try to sit or stand close to the tree and put around you the intention that I want to open for the sound of the nature, and I want to connect with this sound. And I'm waiting for the sign of the nature that I'm connected. And I'm ready to experience this spiritual guidance of the trees, of the nature, because in many places they are living the spiritual beings who are protecting the nature, and they can be visible in many structure, different type of manifestation. So try to connect with the nature, try to listen, try to focus of the things what is hiding behind the things what you see at the moment. Just open your mind, your heart for everything good what can happen. You can also bring some gifts to the nature, like some food, or you can clean a little bit from the plastic bags and that kind of things. You can clean a little bit nature if you want. That will be nice. And also it's good to be without the shoes, without the socks, to feel the ground. You will be more healthy if you will do that. And deep breathing, slowly and slowly, just focusing of the sound of animals, nature around you. That's the very easy part. And you don't need to use the wolf skin, but if you want, you can use it. But at the moment, we are progressing, human race progressing in the way that we don't need to use animal life for that kind of rituals, and that's good. We can progress this knowledge in more soft way than fighting for survival. So that's a good thing. When you will try to practice connecting with the nature, sometimes can manifestate in your mind the vision of the animal or feeling of some kind of animal. So in Indian philosophy, animals was the totem of the power and character. They have special powers. So you can have got your own teacher in a shape of the animal. So if you will experience that kind of things, if you will see the lion or wolf in your vision, in your dreams, try to connect with this energy of this animal, archetype. Try to ask this animal in your vision dreams to show you the information, experience, to show you the things what bring this animal to your life. In many ways, this type of spiritual guidance will try to teach you. I'm experienced also the elements teacher, like the spiritual energy was manifesting themselves in my vision in the shape of the water, who was trying to teach me some things. So you see, is no point even to focusing only on the shape of the spiritual beings. The shape is only matter for giving you an example, experience, information, knowledge. If they want, they can show themselves in the state how they looks like real. But normally they changing shapes because they trying to find the good shape to connect with us and share with us them knowledge. So that means is very intelligent system and is working from many decades and ages. Also, one of the very important part of this knowledge and this workshop is we have at the moment a lot of information in the books from experienced people. Some of them they just copy another people knowledge, and they just copy in different, putting different names, techniques, and that kind of stuff. So we have a lot of information, a lot of ideology, philosophy, visions, a lot of that kind of stuff about UFOs, civilizations. But my point is the one big part of knowledge who you can't even learn from the books, because books and information is just like a compass for you to show you where and how you can dig in the ground of information. How can I say this? How you can evolve, how you can find techniques and that is because you need to practice. It's not just to most of this kind of books, they are not for only reading. They are part of them knowledge can be read, but part of them can't, because the most important knowledge is inside you and the nature. In a high vibration state of mind, speaking even about some things and thinking about them are not necessary, because most that kind of things, even when you are a healer or when you are working with clairvoyances, you need to feel, you need to open yourself for higher experience. So we don't have only taste, hearing, seeing, the eyes. We have also sixth sense and more senses, but that kind of more senses, they are in higher state of mind and vibration, and it's very complicated to even write a book about that. But I sometimes met people who telling me, oh, I read this, I know so many things. I know about the dreaming, I know about the crystals, I know about the UFOs, I know about this. But if you are not experience that kind of things, if you are not practicing, you are just theoretical person. Because you're living life from the books and you're living life from the people who are truly make that story, truly or not truly. Some of books can be, false. You need to use your intuition to check that. But don't be theoretical person. Practice even little, step by step, is necessary to have your own experience. In old ages, we was closer to the nature and to our spirituality than we are here now. Technology, ethics, biomedics, that kind of stuff is like more for mind and body, and having more time and comfort and have more progress in technology, but experience on spiritual level is so much different thing. So in this age, a lot of old souls coming to the earth again to change this age, to be more closer again to spirituality and understanding meaning of the life, meaning of the business, meaning of the career, meaning of the family, meaning of the sex. So if you are experiencing some kind of things what I'm trying to share with you, I'm very happy of you. But if you are not, and you are only learning and you're trying to teaching another people without your own experience, I'm just asking you to stop. Stop, look around you, focus inside you, and try to find your own path through the nature. Only then, one day you can be truly yourself, and you can truly understand meaning of your destiny, and you can have an opportunity to fulfill them. So be ready for the travel of your life and start practicing ideas and techniques who can bring you more to yourself. I hope this video will be important for you. In future we will have got more materials and techniques and information how we can use what we can have in our house, in our garden, for the better purpose. And remember, you can always try to connect with your spiritual guidance, spiritual beings who are living here, even if you don't see them. Because I'm the person who teaching people how to be connected with your own protector and spiritual guidance without searching for a big masters and following them all your life. Because teachers who are coming our life, they need to show us some things and learning, and they need to let us go for finding next stage of our spirituality. So if you will only waiting for the teacher outside of you, you will be not enough closer to understand yourself, because sometimes you will experience that you feeling the time is finished when you learn a lot of things outside, and you need to start your travel inside yourself. No one will do this travel for you. No one's come in this incarnation to do it, this incarnation for you. You come here, your soul come here for the trip. So in parts of your life you need to do your trips alone to understand the meaning of it. But that does not mean that you will be alone. You can have got good friends, family, wife, husband, love and happiness. But in some that parts you need to find yourself alone, and that not mean that you need to cut your relation with people who you love, with your family. That's mean more. That's mean that you will more understand how precious they are for you and you for them. And you will have got more knowledge to be better person. So I have a hope for you, and I have a hope that my message from the Poland will come around the world, and maybe some people will send me messages, even questions. And remember, I'm working as a clairvoyant and healer, so I can help you even from the distance. You just need to ask me for some things, and we will speak. I will think about it. We will see what we can do. So have a nice day, and see you soon.